Hello everybody, and welcome to the Pokemon channel. Here, we don't grow old, we just evolve. I want to share with you guys my top 10 favorite and least favorite sprites from Pokemon Red and Blue. Now, I grew up with these games as a kid, actually. My first ever video game I owned myself was a copy of Pokemon Red on the day it came out, on a Game Boy Pocket. I mean, have you ever seen Charizard without playing a Game Boy Color? He's gray. Gray, not orange, gray. Although I guess it's better than the original Game Boy with its baby barf and spinach coloring. But I digress. I'm here to tell you what I think are the top 10 best and worst sprites of Pokemon Red and Blue. Let's get started. So to start off with this list, we're going to start with the bad first and then get into the good. Starting at number 10 is Blastoise. The art for Blastoise is just kinda weird. It always rubbed me the wrong way. For instance, he looks like me after a Chinese buffet. And I don't know why they didn't go with the white coloration for his cannons. Number 9, Pinsir. Most of Pinsir looks fine to me. It's just those beady eyes kind of put me off. I mean, normal Pinsir, he has those almost Dragon Ball Z-esque eyes, and it makes him look way more intimidating. The beady eyes are just weird. Number 8, Pidgeot. This is probably just me, but he looks like a sideways pear with a beak. The way he has no neck or tail, the sprite just looks kinda ugly to me. Number 7, Mankey. Wacky waving inflatable funhouse pig monkey. Wacky waving inflatable funhouse pig monkey. Wacky waving inflatable funhouse pig monkey. Number 6, Kakuna. Arms. I mean, he looks like some artwork I've seen of Kakuna, but the fact that he had arms and now he doesn't, as a kid, it just kind of looked weird to me. Number 5, Cloyster. His shell is all kinds of messed up. It should be vertical when it's horizontal. The horn should be on top. He just looks all wrong. And I think they could have used more purple for his color, similar to Weezing. Parasect. This one just looks ugly. I mean, it looks like a kid drew it. Number 3, Coughing. They stamped his skull and crossbones the wrong way. This face looks weird. I don't know, something about Coughing's face just has a charm to it. Maybe add more derp. Number 2, Bellsprout. This guy looks like somebody who just crapped his pants mid-conversation with a dinner date. That, or just sucked on 100 warheads. It's just ugly and looks so stupid. Number 1, Golbat. This one is so bad, it's amazing. Its legendary tongue and misplaced eyes make it look like a Picasso painting that was eaten and then shit out by the very Golbat this picture fails to represent. Alright, so now that we've gotten the bad out of the way, let's wash that taste out of our mouth with some good. Number 10, Tentacruel. I've never been a huge fan of Tentacruel, but this picture just looks cool to me. I like the way his arms are crossed, and he looks kind of intimidating. The tentacle layout's kind of confusing, but if you're familiar with Tentacruel's anatomy, it looks pretty good. Number 9, Meowth. This sprite is well colored, I like its proportions, and it's just adorable as all hell. I mean, look at him. He just needs a little bell. Number 8, Muck. Another awesome pose, and the coloring gives it a good goopy feel, and its arm gives a sense of dimension that really makes the picture pop. Number 7, Arcanine. He sits like a good boy, and he has a great smile, and the colors really pop. what else is there to say? Number 6, Electabuzz. Amazing color, posed in a way that feels natural despite the small frame to work with, and really good proportions. This is probably just strictly my opinion, but I really like this sprite. Number 5, Omastar. Now I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but that pose is so great. I love the way he looks like he just finished at a disco party. And the coloring is really nice, but that's probably due to him having simple colors. And I mean, I love Omastar, so there's probably some bias in there too. Number 4, Scyther. Another one with a great pose. I love how it looks like he's charging right at you. And his coloring, due to simple colors, is done very well. It's just all around a cool looking Pokemon. Number 3, Gyarados. One of my favorite Pokemon and favorite sprite arts in all of Generation 1. This pose with him being larger in the front really gives a feel that you're being charged at by this intimidating King of the Sea. Number 2, Aerodactyl Fossil. An amazing Pokemon made even better by giving us a look at its fossilized remains. We don't get many Pokemon skeletons, so this one has always been very special to me. Along with the Kabutops skeleton, I feel like this had to be on the list just simply out of the fact that it's so rare to see nowadays. Number 1, Nidoking. This Pokemon is one of the reasons I played back in 1998 when the game first released. That, and I've been obsessed with dragons ever since I was a kid. And the fact that Charizard was on the cover really helped sway my decision. However, I feel like the Charizard sprite was really lacking. He kind of looks like a big doofy Barney. That or some kind of soft-looking lizard. But Nidoking looked ferocious. He looked big and scary, even though he's not even 5 feet tall. But he looked awesome. Picture gave him a intimidating presence. I can say for a fact that I've played with a Nidoking for a majority of my Pokemon playthroughs. Easily one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Pokemon, from Generation 1. And that's my top 10 bad and good sprite art for Pokemon Red and Blue. If you like this video, feel free to mega punch that like button and throw a Pokeball to catch more videos by subscribing. If you have any suggestions for other sprites to compare, or even want to share some of your favorites and least favorites, put them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to check them out. And feel free to send me your Pokemon sprite art or fan art, and I'll feature it at the end of the episode. Thanks for watching.